Right now I feel like I'm confused and I don't understand it, and it feels like I often feel like I've done something wrong. I don't like when I don't understand it because I feel bad.
If we make a quick decision about something, like for example, here's the scene. What's it all about? Oh, it's about this. Then you're serving the scene. Yes,
Yeah.
you're serving the scene, and you are like codependent of the scene because it's not you. You are not. You're just giving up yourself in the scene.
Yeah.
But if you take your time and really, really explore every avenue, every way, and like we talked about so much, then you have to make a choice.
Yes.
And you have to take responsibility for that choice.
Mm-hmm.
This is your Norman.
Yes.
Which is totally different from every other Norman that's ever been made. So ever in history, and will be made in history. So there is no also you can't do right. You can't do the right thing. There is no right Norman as well. Norman is on the paper, and it's a couple of lines. There is it's no one. It's what you bring into it, and then you also have to take responsibility for that. For your choices, which is a tough thing to say, because then people can criticize you as well, of course.
Yeah.
And so it's not like saying, oh, now you found Norman, because you never found Norman. Norman is you. Just Norman is just some lines on the paper. That's all it is. Yeah. So I don't really believe in character. I don't think there is something called character.
No.
I think it's you.
Yeah.
And
that's a cool way of looking at the profession of an actor too, because people say that if you were only reading the script, you wouldn't need the actor. The actor is, my purpose is to bring myself to the paper and to those lines, and then it will happen something completely else than just reading it.
Yeah, so we have the expression of fleshing it out.
Fleshing it out, yeah, that's good.
So making it into flesh and blood. Using your flesh and blood, and not into some kind of paint by number, ready mold, that this is how it's going to be done. But this is me. So that's what we're doing here. So, and then again, coming back to the chaos, then it's a creative process. It's a creative process, and all creative process involves chaos, because otherwise it's not a creative process. So you got to welcome it when it happens. Okay, which means so good. So I'm on the way. That's a good,
exactly. That's how to look at it. Now I'm on the right track, because it's chaotic, and that's neat.
I'm just realizing when we were talking that the shit you put yourself into is also the actor putting yourself in shit, putting yourself in chaos.
Yeah. So you're saying that's what I
always put yourself in shit in every, and really I think that's sort of a motto for life. Put yourself in shit.
Yeah.
Because that's really where you can learn things, and that's where you can understand things. And especially as an actor, really go there. Go to the shit. Don't go to the ready stuff, because that's not going to help you at all. It's the shit that's going to make it interesting. And also the reason, we got to have a reason for playing a scene. There's got to be a reason for doing that, and there are lots of reasons. I mean, there's of course a reason. There's reasons like I've been out jogging, I've been killing my mother, I've been, I mean, all these kind of physical things. I've been having dinner, and I've been coming from someplace physically, and that's good, and that's got to be there as well. But there's also an emotional reason to play, and this comes from Hitchcock's, who actually said that that drama is life with the boring bits cut out. He said that. So,
Yeah.
so we should look about every scene as maybe one of the 3-4 most important moments in life when you look back on it. That's when something very important happened.
Okay, so every scene
should be
should be treated like that situation.
Yeah. So we're looking for the growth in every scene. How did I grow in this scene? What happened to me in that scene? If life after the scene is different than life before the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
Is that a link to the word as well? That I should treat every scene as like this might be the chance to get what I really need.
Yeah. Because you of course as Norman in the play, you don't know that or this the movie, you don't know that the movie is 2 hours. You don't know that.
No. So it's like I'm trying to get the movie to end in every scene.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, you try. Yes, because of course you don't know.
No. I just want to get there. I don't want it to go on for 2 hours. I just want to get there.
Yeah, so we also have to find the emotional necessity to play this scene. Find what I call the trigger to do this, because it's all going to be things that are not very easy to do, and we don't do the easy things. We are lazy, of course, so we don't do things that are not easy to do unless we have to. So it's going to be something that this is going to change, because otherwise, as I said, otherwise I'm not going to be alive. So what's the scene objective?
I need you to give me a reason so I can kill you.
She's gonna be a bad person.
Yeah.
You're gonna turn her into a bad person.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I won't feel. Feel the guilt.
Well, it's actually not so much about guilt. It's about so your mother can do it, and so all this. Yeah, well, it's guilt, but it's not so easy to feel the guilt. It's that so the rage that you got inside of you from that she can get an outlet of that rage. She can do it because you can't.
Yeah.
I've been doing this my whole life. A lot of times that I've started relationships with men who I knew were completely unavailable. So I could I jumped in too much in the beginning, showing myself very vulnerable. So I would be set up, and I would be betrayed, and then I could my controlling critical power inside of me could be absolutely outrageously rape and killing that person, because I've been killing a lot of guys really badly, emotionally and spiritually.
I get it. I know that I know that I have a tendency to like drag people into my life that I need to chase, and that I know that they are not gonna they will leave me eventually. And then I feel alone, and I feel.
So what like do you do when you feel alone? What do you do? What do you do?
Well, I do this. Then I do the same thing. I push people off too. I kill people too. Yeah. Maybe not the same people, but I do it to other people. I kill people too, like emotionally and spiritually. Yeah, I get it.
So it's not that strange, really. It's what's going on.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay, so now we're going to go back to the moment before.
Yeah, which shit have I put myself into?
Why do you need to do this right now? Why do you need to do this right now? What's shit?
Because I've done it again.
What have you done again?
That I know what's going to happen.
You're lonely. You've just been criticized by your mother.
I've been criticized by mother. Yes, she doesn't love me.
She doesn't love you. You're lonely.
Yeah.
You're alone. You're unlovable.
But okay, so but that feels a little bit like I'm putting myself in the victim role. But
Yeah.
but how I need to find out how like that is not, how is that my fault,
You're,
right? The shit I've really put myself into is that I am living this way all alone.
you've been alone for a very, 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 very long time. Yeah.
Yeah, for 10 years.
Yeah. Now for a couple of months, maybe since, and here she comes. Yeah. So how do you feel then when she comes? Excited?
Yeah.
Maybe it's an opportunity to be alive.
Yeah.
Which are the scenes before? This is not this scene. That's the scenes before.
Yeah. When I run down to her and talk to and invite her up to the house.
Yeah. Yes. And then your mother tells you off.
Yes.
She's really criticizing you.
Yeah.
Which means that you are completely alone.
Yeah. And then and now I need to make her.
So it's a choice for you between your mother or Marion.
I choose mom by letting Marion be the bait.
Yeah.
I get it. Now I get it.
Yeah.
Now I get it. Yeah. It's to get her to love me again.
You again. Yeah.
So the shit is that I've really been a bad son.
You'll be the bad son. Yes. And you made yourself lonely by being the bad son.
I made myself lonely, yes.
Yeah.
By
Disconnected.
yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
So now I know that she needs to die so I can get mother back.
You need to fix that. Yeah.
Okay.
So now we know what this is about, but we can go back in time to those. I can use an example of my boyfriend I was living with when he was unfaithful. I realized that he was being unfaithful to me, and I felt so utterly, completely alone and unloved. Yeah, and I needed unlovable and unloved, and I needed someone's love. Now I can do that, but that will feel like, yeah. That's like 22 years ago. Something. Yeah, or even though it's a big wound in my life, still it's a big wound. It's actually not, it's not urgent to me at all, because it's like a wound in my mind, more or less. It's not a wound in my body, because it's long ago, and our cells have changed every 7 to 10 years. So it's like a fixation in my mind. It's not something that's in my body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you said urgent, I just realized that it needs, because otherwise it's like up here in a way, and not in your body.
So it's a big thing for me. It's really a very, very devastating thing, big thing. But it's it's like, oh yeah, there it is. But if I'm thinking about how I made myself, how I made myself lonely again, by yesterday, by telling someone a lie yesterday, by lying to someone, and how I feel lonely about that, and how I feel unlovable about that. That is still fresh inside of my body, and that is still linking back to, yes, I always do this. I need to change it. I really, really need to change it. I need to change it because I'm doing it. If I go back to my boyfriend's unfaithful, it's I'm fucking angry with him because he was unfaithful at the time, and it's an idea that's stuck in my mind. It's not something that it's here and now, and I can change it because it just happened. So the moment before, or the trigger, is best. It's the best one you can find if it's something that's really something that's really, really fresh, still happening in your body.
you're looking for the need to change instead of a lot of emotions.
Yes, that's it. The need to change. That's what
That's
it.
really what that then it becomes urgent, and I find a reason to really do the scene,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And then, if I'm thinking about my ex-boyfriend, I'm thinking, oh God, yeah, that was 22 years ago. Do I want to be there again? Yeah, I don't know. You know?
I get it. So it's more about the need to change.
It's the need to change.
That I actually want to go in and do this scene.
Exactly.
Was a movie I did, and this is a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But I was like, I was very forceful back then. I was really going for it,
Yeah.
and it didn't work out really. And I got people against me, and felt like I was doing too much, and I wasn't happy with the result either. And now I realized, like years later, that took a hard beating on this forceful side of me that I felt uh, scared, I think, to be that strong, because it didn't even work. I mean, if that's how it felt, and that's but that side is still there, and I understand that I really need it still, and I mean, it's not a reason to give up that side only because I did a bad job. I mean, that's not how to treat it.
That's one bad job.
Exactly. And if I so I shouldn't. It's almost like I'm criticizing my critical side.
Yes, you are.
And that is making that's making my critical side really pissed off, because
So how can you have your critical side's love back? Who can you kill?
yeah. Oh wow, yeah.
Because it's the parent. I mean, it's both the critical side and the nurturing child side. It's the parent. How can you have your parent back again?
Mm,
Who can you who are you going to kill? Find a reason to kill.
yeah.
Who's that? So who in your life around you do you need to kill so you can go on with your life? Close your eyes. Who can you see?
Well, it's back to another guy.
Yeah.
I met, and
Yeah.
yeah, well, that fucked me up really bad, and especially when we're talking about like being an actor, being creative.
Yeah.
That really uh, died, and
Yeah.
and I have, yeah, been I know that I can like take it back, make myself alive again, but it's a lot of hard work. It's been a lot of work to do that.
Yeah.
And I mean, time to time I still feel that he has the power over me still.
Yeah.
It's like a struggle. It's like a fight that continues.
Yeah.
And
And when you're in this fight, nothing can happen when you're in this fight because you're in the tug of war. So
yeah.
So it's
It really needs to die, because I'm stuck in it, in this fight. I really need to win it to
because now I can see the urge in you.
yeah.
And now you need your critical side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Now you have this person here who you've
Mhm.
invited into your space, to your
Oh, fuck.
you invite this person into your sacred space, the bubble that you created around yourself in your world, the world that you created around yourself, and you're doing it so that that person can really destroy everything.
Now I'm back to why did I do that?
Well, why do you do it? Yeah, because it's got to be so, he's got to be so horrible so you can get
That
rid of him forever.
yeah, through my own critical side.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yes, it needs to happen this way so I really can do this.
yeah. And
Yeah.
also it's fun.
Yeah. Yes, it's fun too, yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
That's why you invite this person. So again, when he starts talking about when Marion starts talking about your mother here,
Mm.
talking about your critical side,
Yeah.
who you now know so well, who that is,
Yeah.
and that side should be put in an institution.
Oh.
That side should be put in an institution. What's the institution? That that side is crazy.
So that's what it's I shouldn't keep in mind, but it's also the institution is also something I've suggested myself.
Yeah, you have, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Have you done that to your critical side as well? Haven't you said? Uh, haven't you done that?
yeah, I have.
You should die. You should go and I want to get rid of you forever. Haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
now it's him saying you should
Yeah.
live in that critical side forever.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. That's well, yeah. It's really like taking it at the right every specific moment. Like uh, even if I end up in the institution in the end,
No,
really
no,
that's not really what it's about in
no,
this
no,
when you are saying it to me
no,
right now.
no.
Uh,
If you take it one thing at a time and never, ever, ever for 1 second think one moment ahead. Because if you
yeah.
do, you got to go up in your head. What
Mm,
is it right now, this particular minute, this
mm,
second?
mm. Yeah. So you're asking me what that means to me. That
Now, what I'm asking you is you don't have to work it out now, but that is very important to find out. Those are the things. And the birds. What are the birds? What are the dead things that you keep alive
yeah.
around you,
Yeah.
so you don't feel so alone? What is that? What's that all about? What's the taxidermy? What's the thing you do to keep an illusion of having a life around you?
My illusion. Yeah.
Your illusion of life. That's what you do. That's the taxidermy.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts now?
I just want to do it. Uh, you know, I feel like inspired by the scene itself, that I have this with me now, and that I can, you know, work on it this way, and understand uh, a big part of my own life. And I just, you know, it's almost like I want to do it for real. You know, this is something that's been going on for a while for me. It's exactly the same thing for Norman.
Yeah.
So it's really urgent, and yeah, that's what I feel like. I just really want to take this step in my own life.
Yeah. And Norman can help you.
Yeah, what makes it so, I don't know, beautiful, and that he helps me with.
Yeah. Patrik Kokkola.
Daniel Edvardsson.
Elisa van Riesen.
Erik Nilgård.
Lisette T. Pagler.
Oskar Sperlich.
Pontus T. Pagler.
Sören Rossen.
Maskin van Dåsen.
Johan Salberg.
Eline Lundeberg.
Anna-Lu Frans.